Have you ever wondered why the loudest person in the room rarely carries the most wisdom? There's an ancient Chinese proverb that says, "The empty vessel makes the loudest sound." But what if true strength lies in silence? Let me tell you a story, one that might change the way you see success forever. Long ago, in a small village nestled at the foot of misty mountains, there lived a humble farmer named Kaido. Kaido was known for his bountiful crops, yet he rarely spoke of his work. While his neighbors bragged about their harvests, showing off their shiny tools and boasting of their methods, Kaido quietly tended to his fields from dawn until dusk. One summer, a fierce storm approached the village. The winds howled and the sky turned dark. While others scrambled to secure their tools and argue over who had the strongest roof, Kaido worked silently. He tied down his crops and reinforced his home without seeking help or attention. When the storm passed, Kaido's field stood tall, untouched by the chaos. His neighbors, however, stood among shattered fences and flooded lands. "How did you save your crops?" they asked. Kaido simply smiled and said, "I prepared while you talked." In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the noise, flashing our successes on social media, seeking validation from likes, and comparing ourselves to others. But Kaido's story teaches us a profound lesson. Actions speak louder than words. True success doesn't need an audience. Think about a tree in the forest. It grows strong and tall in silence. It doesn't need applause to reach for the sky. But when the storm comes, it's the quiet, rooted tree that stands firm. Kaido's wisdom wasn't in what he said, but in what he did. This is the essence of quiet success, building something strong without seeking recognition for every step you take. Let me pause here to share another story, one that will reveal the secret to mastering quiet success. It's a tale about a young man who sought the wisdom of a reclusive master. But before we dive into that, let's reflect on this. When was the last time you let your actions do the talking? A young man named Hiro once climbed the steepest mountain in search of a wise master. "Teach me how to be successful," Hiro begged. The master nodded and handed him a heavy jar filled with water. "Carry this to the top of the mountain," he instructed. The path was rough, and Hiro struggled with the weight. Along the way, he saw others carrying similar jars, yet they stopped often to complain and compare their burdens. Hiro wanted to join them to show how heavy his jar was, but he pressed on in silence. When he finally reached the summit, the master smiled. "What did you learn?" "That complaining would not lighten my load," Hiro replied, "and showing off would not make it any easier." The master nodded. Success is not about telling others how far you've come. It's about continuing the journey, even when no one is watching. Both Kaido and Hiro teach us a timeless truth. The art of quiet success isn't about proving yourself to others. It's about proving yourself to yourself. True success is rooted in discipline, resilience, and humility. It's in the silent hours of hard work, the quiet victories that no one sees, and the inner strength that grows when you stop chasing applause. So the next time you're tempted to show off, remember this: a roaring storm may draw attention, but it's the quiet farmer who rebuilds after the winds. A loud boast may echo for a moment, but it's the silent achiever who leaves a lasting legacy. Choose quiet success. Build your strength in silence. And when the storms of life come, you'll stand tall. Not because others are watching, but because you've built something that cannot be shaken. If this story resonated with you, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more lessons on living with purpose and strength. Remember, the art of quiet success is within your reach. Start building it today.